Right guys, this will be a review on the double face LED moving head wash slash beam light. As you can see there is some effects you can actually do. That one, I know, that's actually not one of the effects. A few more things is that it has, so this unit here, it has 540 degrees pan, and then it has about what is it? I'm actually not sure. And then it has infinite rotation tilt. I've actually noticed this thing actually in the power supply, it actually does not have a diode, so that current can spit back through the motor back into the control system. Because if I move this, you can see there, it's actually lighting up the display. And you even go fast enough, you'll be able to turn the front red LED on the beam moving head. There we go. I think you got that. I think we got that in shot. But yeah, it's using this. Not sure if it's high quality or not. Tell me in the description. But it uses this rubbery plastic-like material. Yep. It has one 10-watt quad LED on this side, and it has four 10-watt quad LEDs here as well. These things, on the lenses it's cold, but when you stick your hand like about a couple centimeters in front of it, it actually generates a bit of, radiates a bit of heat. Vents here, fan here. I like when moving heads have like the fans on the side, not on the base, because let's say you put it on a soft surface like this. If you have it with a fan on the bottom, it'll block airflow to the unit, it'll heat up and stop working. While this is on the side, so you can easily stick that on there and it'll have no problem. Anyway, it has DMX in and out, IC, or fuse. If you want, you can just get a USB. And here's our fuse. If I can get that focused. Here's our fuse. Actually, it doesn't really tell me what how many amps it takes. So I guess you'd have to figure that out somehow, because it does not have spares with it, which is quite annoying. Anyway, it has a 4-character LCD display with our 4 buttons menu, up, down and enter, and a fan in there. But that's pretty much that. This actually, I don't know why it says mini spot, because it's not a spot moving head. It's a beam and a wash, so it's probably because this this casing is probably designed for other units as well that they manufacture. Anyway, I may as well get into it right now, so I'll be back when I have it all plugged in. Now, if after it's doing its own reset thing where it resets the motors, it suddenly starts shaking and jolting, it's actually not yet like that. If I can focus this thing, it starts shaking that. This thing actually doesn't have a little sensor in it that detects like what sort of position it is in. So what it pretty much means is the motor, it spins around, it's full motion, but the timer is set so that by the time it gets to the end of the motion, the timer goes off. It's the end of the timer, and it turns into it then turns off its reset mode and goes to its default mode that's set on it. This thing will not be when you unplug it in and it will just do that. It won't be actually set already to this. It will actually be set to AUTO or auto. But at the moment I've got it sound active. It's doing its own thing. It's the sounds. I've got it set to 21 channel. I'll get back to that in a minute. But at the moment, there it is spinning away. This thing spins incredibly fast. You probably wouldn't see it as fast as it is because this camera is running at a faster frame rate than what your eye would normally see, so it may seem a lot slower than what it actually is. I almost forgot to tell you that the unit comes with a user manual. It comes with this hanging bracket. It comes with these 2 screws. But one thing, I've looked on the bottom of the unit and it has this little screw hole, and I was originally guessing, oh, it must be for the safety hook and that. Nothing came with it, so I was like, oh, that was weird. So then I stole one from one of my other lights and I screwed it in. It fit perfectly. It was like as if the safety hook or eye was actually designed for this light. It was like it fit perfectly, not too tight, not too loose. So I was like, oh, I guess they forgot it in the packaging. But anyway, that was just a quick little thing. It doesn't really matter because I can just buy an extra one from my local DJ store. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out to you guys. This thing, it actually shows you here what comes with it. Yep, there's our IAC cable, there's our Allen key screws and that. And I'll put in a link below to where I actually bought these. But mine I got for $100 and what does it say? $139.99, and that's in AU dollars. So if you're in America or the US, it'll probably be a lot cheaper than this. It'll probably be like only like, I don't know, $90 maybe. I'm not sure, but this is where I got it from. There's a seller. I actually bought 2 of these. I've got one out at the moment, but I will be doing another video, a show video, where I'll just go through these as a sound active and that, and I'll also put out another video that actually has me shooting this light across the road and actually lighting up a tree. But they'll be coming out very soon. And just another thing, these lights are extremely bright. Like if you're a mobile DJ and you're trying to do something like, you want something that kids would like and it would look cool and all, like, and that sort of thing, that's what this light would be. It's one of those cool ones where the kids would actually think that's really cool. Just have them on totems or on a table or something, and they'll just do really good. Even if you can afford it, put it on some trussing. So yeah, I might actually go through now the DMX addresses on this unit. So I'll be right back when I have this controller all set up. Right, I've got the desk set up here when the camera will focus. Now there's one thing I want to show you. This thing, you'll probably wonder why. I'll set it to DMX. It'll turn itself off, but then it turns back on the sound active. What? How's that working? Well, but then check this out. So I'll plug my DMX in. And it instantly changes to the DMX mode here. So you could say this has auto connect technology, where like soon you plug it in or do something, it'll connect. And if we unplug it again, it will go back to it. There's goods and bads about that, but I'll just, for now, it hasn't clicked in. But yeah, and I might actually get through right now this controlling it. So I've got set up moving head free here, as it says head free. That's the light I've set this to. And if you're wondering what controller I am using, it's the Obey 70 by Chave DJ. Oh, the rain's got harder. I've just when I set this to 24, and I've just set some programs. There's how bright it is. This is so bright. Like, look how bright it's shining onto the wall. And it's not even facing. It's facing towards this very dark plastic screen, but it's just reflecting straight off that and just lighting up what's behind it. And that the beam's not even on. So that's how bright the thing is. There's our quad LEDs lights on, but they're on dim. They're on dim at the moment. Yes, that is dim. Then we've got beam, which is pretty much, there's our quad LED beam. If we can focus that in. Oh, can we get out? It's a bit too bright for the camera to pick it up, but it's pretty much, it's like a Microsoft sign, it looks like. There's like the blue, green, red and white. The cool thing with this, you can make a chase with that. You can have it going to blue, green, red and white. It could make a little circling. I actually did that earlier, a moment ago. But then we've got, that's some separate thing. But anyway, I may as well get on with actually properly going through the channels. That's if this camera can take how long it's going to take. Okay, so I need to turn the channels off. Here we go. So I'm going to set the unit to a 15 channel, and then I'll do 21 channel if I can fit it into this camera. If not, I'll have to record it some other way. Okay, so what you hit your menu. Oh yeah, that little flashing light just tells you that it's receiving a DMX signal. Over time, when you don't play with the display, it will turn it off except for that little dot. After that, you've got ADDR, so we've actually exited the DMX mode now. There's C, H and D for channel. We'll click on that. It's set as 21 channel at the moment. We go down to 15. Oh, the moving heads do its own thing. Yeah, we hit enter. And now it's set. So now we'll just, there we go. Okay, so pan. So that's fader 1. Fader 2 is the tilt. Then fader number 3 is the infinite rotation of the tilt. There's that way, and then there's that way. And there's no speed control for that. But then the second one is actually speed control. Number 4 is actually the speed control for the pan tilt. But it also works with that. So what you can do is this. You can put this down. Now the moving head's moving extreme. As I put the fader up, it speeds up. So I might now, there, okay, I'm gonna go, there we go. So we can set it real slow, so that, as you can see, and it even works with the infinite rotation. So I turn that up, turn the infinite rotation, look at that, I can change the speed of it, from that fast all the way down, which is that. It doesn't really look like it's moving, but it actually is. After that, if I position the, there we go. Then after that would be the master channel, which is number 5. So it's not doing anything because this is the master channel, so the lights won't turn on without this. So we're going to turn it up. Second one also does the same. It's because this is a strobe. So you go to the one next to it, which is number 7, and you turn that up and we get red. Because this is a 15 channel, it doesn't have each individual side remote. So what we'll have to do is just move this a bit across. Right, we've got it set up. It's got our wash there and our beam there. So we've got our reds. What I like about this unit, It's not like one of those really extremely cheap lights where they have those dimming when you dim it down it goes all stuttery and that. It actually has pretty damn good smooth dimming. So there's reds, green, blue, and whites. And then this we're in at the moment is the auto program. So there's show 0, show 1, show 2, show 3, wait, I went past it, show 3, then we've got sound active mode, that's for all the way. And then the second one is actually the sensitivity for that. So we put that up, so now if we tap it, it will actually work. But if we turn this down, it won't work. So we need that up. And let's say we've got the colors working. Oh wait, we have to go back and put number 5 up. There we go. So put it into, there we go. So when you first put the fader up, it will go into this color mixing sort of thing where it mixes through the colors. And actually, what I might do is, there we go. So it's color mixing through all the colors built into it. And then over time when you speed it up, it's going to speed up a bit. It's going to actually slow down. So we're going to go back to that fast dimming. And then now what we can do is this. So at the moment we're in the slow fading. By doing the and then putting up fader number 14, by putting that up, it'll change the fade time of the unit, making it so that it color mixes faster or slower. So I'm just putting it up right now. It's just gonna, I'm spinning and spinning. So the point all the way up, it does that. Then by changing the number 13, putting that up, it then changes from that to all that. It's real fast. And then we slow it down. Oh, light's freaking out. That's slowing it down. And all the way to 0, where it will very slow down even more. So that's channel 15. So that's the channel 15 on here. Now we'll change it to channel 21. Menu, CHND, instead of 15 we put 21. There we go, we've got 21 on. Control should recognize it as 21 channels. So we put up the pan, same thing. We put up this one's a bit different. This is pan fine, I'll get into it later. Then we've got tilt fine. Then we've got the infinite rotation, either direction. Then we've got number 6, which is that speed adjustment. Number 7 is the main dimmer, as I was also talking about earlier. And then number 8, strobe. I actually haven't showed you strobe, I'll do it now. But number 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's all 4 colours on the wash side. So we've got it shining over there. Then here's the strobe. Comes up weird on the camera. Oh, let's go. That looks crazy. It looks weird on camera. Anyway, yep. Then we've got on the other side, which I'll just turn around, and I'll actually turn that down. We have red, green, and then white. See it's over there. So this is why we use pan fine. We can accurately move it a squinch, and if that's not far enough, we can just put it there. And there we go. So we've got it set over there to what we want it to be. The red, green, blue, white. And then we've got our blue, so there's our Microsoft sign. And that can also strobe. But now there's one thing, you can't actually strobe each side individually. Like, you can't strobe this one and leave this one open. No, you can't. You can only have it like both sides strobe at the same speed, that sort of thing. Anyway, then we've got number B, which is the next page. In this case, it is just fader number 17. This will do the same thing as the other one. It will do the auto modes and that. And then we got the sensitivity for the sound active mode. Then we've got the auto run colors. Now, the difference between the channel 21 and 15 is that 15 has less features, as 21 makes it so you can you can turn each side on individually, while 15 just says like you have to have both on at the same time. All units usually have that menu. Then fader number 21 is the reset. Will pretty much reset the motor. So you put that up slowly, hold for 5 seconds, the screen will come off, and then boom, it'll reset. It'll say restart or reset on the unit as it says right there. And then I'm gonna set something up so like it'll react to it when it's gone back to its DMX address. Right, it's gone into that mode. But this light is nothing but a copy version of the American DJ pocket spots or washes or beam. Right, I like to call this the police scene. These motors are extremely strong. I've got just the red and blue lights flashing. I've got it moving left and right. But I've just made this scene. It was as simple as like this is all the scenes are. I just done that, and then I've just made it straight faster than that, and I've just copied that over and over again. This program I set it at a slow speed. I set it at its end positions. But I play it at extreme fast rate that when you turn down the fade time, it actually makes it look like it's going slowly, even that it's actually going half a second. I'll go to this one. This program is actually not with this light. I've got a bunch of other lights. I will do reviews on those lights and with this controller, but I need time for it. I just decided to quickly do a review because it was it was raining outside. Yeah, because I just made the program because the program's actually designed with other lights. So like these would be linked to other ones that I would make this big show. And this is supposed to be on a T-bar or on a totem. There it is. There. Look at that blue, purple, green, and then the last one's strobing, which doesn't really come that good on camera. So that was pretty much just a review of this unit with all its glory. Giving you a quick tutorial of the display and how it works. So you'll have it'll be set like in this program. It'll be set on auto. So it'll be like this. When you plug it in, when you first turn on, it'll be something like this. It'll just like be doing its own thing. So yeah, then we've got after auto, SLND, into auto, you've got SL2, SL1, and sounds. And it's pretty much what they are pretty much SL1 stands for slave 1, SL2 slave 2. When I do my video show, when I show like the lights in action with my second unit, I'll tell you what that actually means and what that does. Other than that, it pretty much makes it so that your second unit does the same thing or a similar thing to what your first unit is doing. You could watch some other videos of it. Anyway, SH obviously is for show. So show 3, show 2, show 1, show 0. I just set on show 0. They don't look different, but I've actually, if you notice real hard, you'll see a big difference. On that, then we've got SENS. It stands for sensitivity, and it's where you change the sensitivity of sound active mode with the mic. I like that. I've never had a unit that actually has sensitivity adjustment, except for that very small, cheap crystal dome thing that stopped working a couple days ago. If you leave it on something after a while, it'll just go back to the recently thing you added to. In this case, it'll be that auto mode. See, it just did it right then. So you have to go straight for BLND, blind or blink, I guess, but it doesn't really work. It does nothing for me. LED, you can turn the LED on and off by entering that. I've tried that. It never turns the LED off, so I don't know what that was. DISP display. No would be it on the trussing or whatever. Or no. Is that no? Yeah, no. And yeah. Yeah, and if you leave it there just on that thing, it'll change it. So I need to enter. I want to say yes. There we go. Now the unit will turn off and turn back on with a yes on it. So there's our display. Reverse pan, that pretty much reverses it. I need to go back. And then reverse tilt. Pretty much reverse tilts. Then we've got reset or restarts, which pretty much same thing as on the desk. It restarts it. But actually I'll change that to sound active mode, so I don't want that freaking out in my face. There we go. Very nice. It's a good unit if you if you suddenly just found out about this lighting stuff. You're doing DJs and you just found out about this and you just want something cheap that'll get the job done and actually kids would actually like and would see that it looks pretty cool. Saving some money of buying one of these. These are designed, the manufacturer has actually designed it in a way that like it is designed so that when you buy one, you have to buy a second one for it to look cool. So I guess that'll be my quick little review of this cool little light. It does come with the instructions, so you can read that, but that's in my big flat case at the moment. So yeah, but that was just a quick little review of the unit. Quick little review. Get this cable out. There we go. Use your IC plug. Like you're a DJ that does weddings, this would be a great light for DMX, because like you could wash the dance floor, the stage, just like move it across like that with the programs, and then just have it like change colors and do it same thing. Even you could have in that auto mode where it color mixes and that. You could just have that like that, and every now and then it will flash or something. And then the good thing with the beams, you get just a bit of phase machine, and just shoot these things outwards. Get two of them on a totem maybe, and just move them around very slowly, and it will look really cool. Anyway, that's just thing I was thinking of. I guess I'll see you in another videos of one of these reviews or unboxings on one of these lights. I've had this thing for about a couple months now, although I have seen, as I talked about earlier, it does not have a diode in it, so it lights up the display when not plugged in and when you move around. A little worrying, but I don't think you'd be moving around while it's on anyway. So I guess that'll be just the end of the video. So I'll see you in the next video.